So good morning, everyone, and welcome to wonderful Barichara. Beautiful city, sunshine. And before I explain more about how we ended up here, just a little summary about yesterday. Yesterday we arrived in Bucaramanga and was met by Nestor Serrano, who is the local representative of the FNC committee. And he gave us a very nice presentation about Santander department. We had a cupping of 8 different coffees, same variety. So that was very interesting for me to see how much the microclimate and control over the processing of the coffees are important, much more than the variety itself actually. So the trick, if I can put it this way, is to find a variety that works well in the microclimate where it had to grow. So it basically is the soil and the sun and the rain and the climate, the surroundings that determine the flavor of the coffees. Interesting. So unfortunately, I think that a lot of baristas have this very stereotype picture about coffees from not only regions but countries in general. So you think that Colombian coffees will taste like this, and you think Kenya coffees will taste like that. What I learned, and what I think is important for me to keep informing about when I get back to my barista world, is that that is certainly not true. Like the microclimates, the small areas, the change of the flavors, like the coffees taste so much differently from one region to another that. And that was one of the things I took home with me from the cupping yesterday. So after that, we began to move downwards. We went through Chicamocha Canyon to the national park. So the idea was to see the national park, but it was unfortunately closed. But on the other hand, it actually didn't mean that much, because we had a wonderful experience afterwards, traveling to further south to Aratoca, where we met 2 families, two farms. The first one, San Sebastian, run by Pedro and his family, 14-hectare, shade-grown, organic farm. After that, we saw a much smaller farm, Los Naranjos, run by Audi and Elvia. Again, shade-grown coffees, not organic but rainforest certified. So moving on further down through San Hill, and what we then experienced, it was beginning to be very late in the day and it was getting dark. And there were no electricity. For some reason, the electricity goes off for 12 hours in different areas of this department, and that's what happened here. So we came here to Barichara in absolute darkness, and that was fascinating. Families are sitting on the streets with small candle lights, and well, the atmosphere was absolutely great, and we couldn't see a thing. We came to the hotel, dark, came into the room, it was dark, and then imagine waking up in the morning, open your windows, your doors, and seeing this beautiful picture.